Hey, Fools?
Yeah.
Why are you making a stream of a podcast when they're already all here?
Because why not? Yeah, neighbor.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, sick. I'm on my phone right now, so hope this works.
Okay.
Top news story today. Vivi is cooking foods. What kind of foods, Vivi?
Seems like Vivi is cooking no food.
Some high quality content right here.
I can make a really racist remark right now, Fools.
Okay. Why would you do that?
Do
That's
it.
messed up.
Do it.
How messed up is that?
Well, she's Asian and she's cooking.
Wait, shit, Vivi, are you Asian? Oh shit, she's not here. Damn it.
Oh, she's not here?
How
Okay,
messed
I was
up.
gonna make a joke she was cooking dogs.
Hey, dude, I'm Asian. That one hurt.
Dang. Yeah, I am. I'm touring bases.
I have like literally no base at the moment. I'm literally just basing my vault that I used to just use for AFKing. And I'm glad I had
Homeless Caden.
it. What?
Homeless Caden.
Pretty
the
much. I'm basically living in near Winter's old spawner in my vault right now.
You know, Caden, there's a homeless shelter for those that follow Harambe.
What about those who follow Cecil? Cecil the
I
lion.
do not follow Harambe.
Fuck that. I thought I destroyed that church. Yeah,
Let me get the topics and then we can start.
are they gonna suggest some, or are you just gonna do it for us?
I don't know.
Who is Harambe?
I should
Oh
probably
my
get around
God.
to actually like walking around the nether to find a good place to build a base, like, because I right now I'm like only so far out in the nether, and I want to get farther out in the nether so I can be farther out in the overworld, because I don't really want to be like 5k next to spawn, because that's just stupid.
Caden, you're living the bachelor life.
Okay, that's all I got, and then we can just come up with random stuff. Based off of what we think.
I just noticed I'm not teaming up with Bix. I just noticed that the mini map in the nether is just the top of the bedrock, so that's nice.
We're waiting for Wild Beast and Jamaica right now.
Well, as I get there,
Ooh, a
Bix
talk with
was
Wild
just banned
Beast,
for
the
12
young man
hours
who
for
raided me.
X-raying.
Yeah, 3 and
I
3.
might have kind of helped
He
raid
posts,
you,
go in the
possibly.
SemiVanilla Discord and look at beta programs, scroll up. He posted a screenshot of himself X-raying and begged to be banned.
I actually remember that.
What the fuck?
That was actually hilarious.
And then when I did it, he begged to be unbanned.
Senpai, punish me, I X-rayed.
It was only a 2-day ban, so...
I thought you said it was like 12 hours.
Okay, there's Jaminade.
Yeah, but then he spammed my Discord with more X-ray pictures.
Now I need Wild Beast.
Hi, fellas.
Oh, Jaminate.
Hello, Jaminake.
Hi.
Wild Beast in 2 minutes.
Alright, he can join midway through.
Okay. finishing up subtitles. Okay. So welcome to the SemiVanilla podcast, formerly known as the Foles Cast.
Woot woot, Foles cast.
And we have Caden, Enigma, Foles, Jamnik, and King on the mic today. And Wild will be joining soon. So the first topic of today is the unbannable hacker. So how do you guys feel about this subject, and should we try to get something that completely bans him, or just leave him on the server?
I do not think he should stay on the server, as he is hacking and that is against the rules.
Yeah, I agree. Like, fuck a dum-dum who's trying to hack his way through the game. You mine your way to the top. Come on, no hacks.
Anything else?
I feel like if people are hacking, like, they can go do that shit on some other server. But I mean, I understand, like, little bans for, like, petty crime.
How do you feel about it, King?
Well, I'm the one who was banning every new person for the last half hour yesterday. So, yes, I very much hate it.
I felt so bad for you because, you know, some of those people could be legitimate players and they just got banned.
Oh, there was one legit player I found.
That's really sad.
So 2 people joined at once. They were both moving around. So I could tell that they were 2 separate people. So I followed the most suspicious one and he started flying around.
Okay, so you didn't ban the other guy?
No, the other
Okay,
guy's
good.
still there.
Good. Okay, that's good. Because otherwise, I mean, that kind of would have been sad.
I'm trying to figure out how... Oh yeah, I could get some background music real quick. But I'm trying to figure out how his VPN doesn't have a limit on how many he can... Because we've had to ban over, like, 12 IPs so far, I think.
13 IP is 56 accounts. I've counted.
Yeah,
You've counted?
Yep.
it's dedicated.
Wow.
So I've heard that Terra is building a local Harambe church in the spawn. He's already built Harambe statue.
Are you serious?
How do y'all feel about that?
I feel that should be blown up to pieces. I don't feel that should exist.
Y'all?
That should be banned.
Y'all.
I feel that should be banned. It shouldn't exist.
You know what? I support the separation of church and state, so I think that he should be able to follow whatever religion he chooses to, whether that be Harambe or Judaism, you know?
I mean, I don't feel like it should be banned. I just don't think it should be in spawn.
I think that is definitely a build that should be protected
It
and
should be
monitored.
maybe like in a different warp. Like it could be still be protected, but I don't like the idea of having a Harambe church in spawn because that's just I think you get my point.
We can put statues of your in spawn as well. We already have the Great Deer of Somalia.
That's a moose.
Just wondering, where would I say petition the power to make a Nicolas Cage type of church, you know, in Spawn?
I guess suggestions channel.
Well, Terra's online now. Yep.
Haha, me, a degenerate.
So when I put this bond here, make sure you turn it down. I'm gonna just put on some music.
It's, you know, it was so much easier when I had the top of the nether to travel. Now traveling through the nether using e-pearls, I always e-pearl into lava accidentally and almost die every single time. That's why I keep fire resistance potions on me like every single time, and it's really annoying.
That's loud.
Die.
Hello, Father. Welcome. Welcome, Wild Beast.
Hello.
Hello, Father Fentanyl and Wild Beast.
Ah!
So since we have Father and Caden in the same call, we're gonna get opinions on Caden's base being raided and how it happened.
I'd like to go first here. So
Okay.
I was stupid enough to accept a macro from Father that was disguised as an add and K decoder. So whenever there was like the magical code or whatever in chat, it would have decoded it, and it was disguised as that. But what it really was is it would do /TPS whenever anyone did %code%. So I was in my base and he decided to run the command that made me do /TPS, and he got in my base. And I was like, well, crap. And then my base just basically got raided. He kept trolling me and being like, oh, I won't raid your base. But of course that was a lie, and he raided it right after.
Father.
Okay, so yeah, I sent him the macro. It was like the /TPS was kind of hidden. It wasn't like all the other junk. Like none like that. I put the macro inside general, so nothing actually runs except for like the fourth line, and that just does /TPS when you do %decode%. So yeah, that happened. I felt kind of bad though, cause like his brother had some items there. His like 6-year-old brother. So like I still have to like give back some stuff, cause like he's young, and yeah. Sorry,
You don't have to do
not
that.
really.
My brother hardly ever plays, and if he does want his stuff back, he had like nothing, and I could easily replace those things. So you don't have to give them back to him. You can keep your stuff. I'll replace it for him.
So overall, how do you guys feel about base raiding in general? Do you feel it's something that should be looked down upon, or is it just the natural flow of a server?
It's the natural flow of the server. It's fun to do, and I think it shouldn't be discouraged.
Yeah, something I've realized is like, you know, you get butthurt the first, 2 times you get raided, but it's kind of just how it goes. Like, just keep building, just keep mining.
Kind of gives you a motivation, you'd say.
Gotta hit that mine grind.
How do you feel about it, Gemini? Okay, I guess Gemini's dead.
I don't really need all of the books
Suffered a heart
because.
attack.
Oh, never mind. He's here. Oh, never mind. That was someone else. Just ignore me. I don't have a brain.
So, how do you guys feel about the snake in Spawn?
It's not a snake, okay? It looks nothing like a snake, okay?
It looks like a snake, and I like the snake. The snake is cool. It's much better than the Harambe statue.
Me and Wild Beast had a discussion about it's a snake or if it's not a snake.
It's not a snake, okay?
It looks more like a stretched out version of Foles.
This is a snake.
It's not a snake.
Okay, so moving on. So I've noticed that Wild Beast put the GDP in the news, so I figure that it may want some people to be on the GDP, kind of give them a motivation. So King, would you like to provide some tips on how people can boost their GDP points?
More people with more god armor. Improve your base beauty. Underground bases suck.
What?
And I don't know. You have to have a roof base Steve and show up on there.
3 or more people.
I don't know if this would count, but I just lost all of my god gear from Wild. But
Okay.
since Wild has a solo base, I don't think it downgraded anyway, because Wild has a solo base.
Your base being lost downgraded the GDP by 50 points.
Wow, that's a
Think.
lot.
Mainly because most of your stuff was just burnt.
Yeah, none of it was really valuable though. Most of it was just a bunch of saddles and miscellaneous things I got from raiding people.
Firewolf just triggered me in chat.
You want to explain what it is real quick?
Go put in the
Simple term.
information fucking channel after this. I'm not gonna explain it again.
Okay.
You know, I'm just gonna send you what it is.
I'll just quote it.
Yeah, just quote it from our from the
Okay, so there's 5 points per person that's active at least weekly. Then the total amount of people is divided by how many have God gear, and that percentage is added to the original player number. 10 points per beacon / grinder or spawner, so like a creeper spawner, villager spawner. 3 points per stack of farming stuff grown in a single harvest. And 1 out of 50 points is added based off of base beauty, and 1 point a week for how long the base has existed. And that's how King calculates the GDP score.
Hey, this is a really dumbass question, but what makes something God gear again?
It has to have a Prop 4 helmet, Unbreaking 3, Respiration 3, Aqua Infinity Mending.
It's the best chance you can get on each piece of armor and tool.
Yeah, basically.
It could also be God armor if it's Protection 5 from the Christmas party.
If anyone has any of that, I want to buy that.
I
I
have
only
some.
have one.
Yeah, but then Wild took all. You should have 3 Wild.
No, I have 2.
How do you have 2? Did you
I bought
lose one?
some.
I have mine, my personal one, and I have yours.
Oh, do you
I
mean
don't pay
sets?
for Spitfire.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like just pieces, because I had 3 pieces on me.
Oh no.
I only have 1 piece of Christmas gear left, and that's my boots.
Give them to me.
Oh, fools! I wanted to run this idea past you. Maybe I don't know. I think that we should do some maybe biannual or annual server standouts, as if this was a cliche high school. No.
What?
What?
Most powerful player, stuff like that.
Yeah, like best PvP or nicest player. I don't know. just
I
some
would
shit.
definitely be the nicest player. I just want to point out.
Okay, yeah, that'd be cool. We could do that towards.
I can
King,
win.
shut up! I'm the nicest player.
I didn't say I was
Yeah,
the
Father's
nicest
the
player.
nicest player. Sorry, I lied to you guys.
True.
The nicest person here is either Jaminic or Terra.
Or me as well. I'm almost very nice.
I didn't know I wasn't nice.
Father's is okay.
Or me,
Foles
I'm
is-
pretty
Foles is
nice.
okay.
It's kind of a joke.
What do you mean?
Okay, so
Starred me in your little show on YouTube. When?
this kind of leads into another topic. So on a couple different servers, on April 1st, they changed the map to a temporary map, and players can do whatever they want until April 1st is over.
What do you
So
mean?
how would you guys feel if, like, on April 1st, Hooklers saved this map, but then reset it to a different map?
No, don't. That's a bad idea.
That's just dumb.
That's stupid. He said there would be no
Temporarily
resets.
switching out the map for a day, like something else. You can just grief it, do whatever you want to it.
Oh, switching up the map for a day. Yeah, that's fine.
Just
Yeah, it would
for
just
the
be
I
a
like
day.
that. Yeah, that's for a day. I mean, if it was like forever, I mean, that'd be a different.
Yeah, it'd be like an April Fool's joke,
Okay.
as
yeah,
like
I
some
like
players
that
would
idea.
log on and they just kind of freak out because
That'd be fun.
The joke is the backup fails.
Oh, that's don't have the backup fail. That would be really bad, actually. The main reason I'm on the server is because the map never resets, and because it's a raiding server.
yeah, I feel like that's a main reason people do join the server.
I think I just saw V1BE just
Firewolf.
fly hack. I wasn't sure.
Firewolf,
I
stop
was paying
trying
attention
to
in Discord.
reference
I'll
Jackson
go watch.
Set Life's video, okay? If you since you keep referencing that guy, it's getting really annoying. Because
What?
me and you both know you're just getting all of those ideas from him. That would be cool, actually, because... Yeah, that would be cool if hacking was allowed, because I haven't hacked in a while. And it's kind of fun, to be honest.
Yeah, I can talk to Hook about this stuff.
Alright, yeah, talk to him about that. That's actually pretty cool.
Tell Hook to give me my
The
helmet.
last time I hacked was like a little over a month ago, okay? Stop bullying me.
Okay, so how do you guys feel about Wild getting his helmet back?
Well,
Do you think it's a good decision on Hookler's part, or should you just never get the helmet back?
why was the helmet taken away?
It was broken by them like 50 bots.
Oh,
You
Father
remember?
Fentanyl said A.
Father does the voice to text speech thing. We're gonna mute him or kick him.
Talk.
I mean, I think it'd be nice if Wild could have his helmet back because it was taken away by a hacker. But I mean, for Wild, the rule has been that they wouldn't give back anything even if it got destroyed by a hacker because he knew perfectly well that something would have gotten lost if he stayed by the hacker and got killed by him. So I don't think it should be given back. But I mean, that's my opinion.
I think Caden should die.
I'll give you your helmet back. Just come to this one.
No trust. I will.
So, how do you guys overall feel about museum items, such as things with special enchantments on them or banners, books?
That'd be nice. I lost a really important thing, which when I was
Do you feel like they're valuable,
when
or
I,
they should just be passed on?
when I was raided, I lost the 4th map ever created on the server. It was probably blown up. I don't think anyone has that anymore.
Guys, I'll be taking a quick break, but I'll be back in like 10 minutes.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I think the earliest map that anyone that still plays the server has is now gone. Oh, there it is. You still have it. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I'm glad it still exists. That's all I'm happy about. I didn't care if I had it. I'm just glad it still exists. All right.
Dang. Who has map 69? That's the question.
I'm sure there was map art previous to that, but probably not shared.
Cheps.
Because it couldn't have just gone 3 months with a server.
Cheps Dragon map art isn't actually the first one. The first one just wasn't finished.
Yeah. Or I think there was another one before that or something, but it just probably wasn't. I mean, there had to be one previous to that. I mean, right? Because a server can't just go like three months without having a map art, right?
I can go show you the original map art.
How do you know it's the first?
Well, it was made in, when was it? January 1st?
And the server's been around since what, early November?
Yeah, but it was reset, wasn't it?
It was reset around mid to late November, I think.
And has anyone else made map art since then? Publicly
I have
announced?
not publicly, no. That's what I'm saying.
Hey Fools, are you still selling the Solaria cords for 200k?
Yeah, no one's bought them yet.
I'll buy them for 10 beacons.
Yeet, I need that money.
I only got 26k, but I got a lot of beacons. Father will buy it for 175k.
Okay. Anyone have any special topics they'd like to speak about?
Can I talk about /TPA here?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we need that. We need that back.
So /TPA here should be brought back because this is the patriarchy oppressing us and our freedom of teleport. It's one of the 30 basic human rights that the UN has laid out, and I think it's something that should definitely be in place. Otherwise, I think it's okay to DDoS the server because they're not honoring our human rights. And /TPA here, it just makes stuff so much more convenient. And, it's your fault if you type /TP accept. If you don't want to get raided, don't ever type /TP accept, and don't accept a macro from me. And /TPA here should be brought back. The server has no land claim, so that's a reason some people join, because of no land claim. So if you're gonna go talking about how oh, I can't believe you raided, then don't join a server without land claim.
I agree. I feel that I'm pretty sure the only reason that TPI here was removed was because of people scamming with it, and scamming is allowed. Scamming is allowed, so I don't see any reason for it to be removed.
Please don't TP. I just finished the Nether Wart farm.
I just finished the auto brewer. Might come check it out.
Okay, so how do you guys feel about all these new ranks that have been added that you can buy, such as Expert and the 250k stuff, or 200k?
They're pretty neat. I don't really know if there's much to say about them. Also, one thing I do want to bring up though, Brandon said that there was going to be new features every single month, and there still has not been any new features for March to MVP rank. And I'm quite upset about that.
Maybe there should be /lay for MVP.
No, because then I'll just get kicked for spamming whenever anyone does /lay. Cause
use my macro for it.
Your macro, I'm not accepting any macros from you.
Would you accept a macro from a website that I didn't make?
No.
Oh, good idea.
I'd like to talk about
what texture packs do everybody use?
Oh, I use the new textures. I used the new textures combined with some other new textures. Both of the new texture packs by Mojang I use because I kind of want to get myself used to them. And could I bring up a different topic here?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so the reason Top of the Nether Walking was removed was because of people making it lag with it. But now that the border is...
Next topic.
Do you need me to restate what I said? If you couldn't hear me?
How do you guys feel about the 1.13 update? And how it could fundamentally change the game?
I feel it's a positive change because it adds a lot of new cool features, and it's not breaking the game like the combat update did.
It is.
But I mean, it is kind of with water physics, but at the same time.
No, not even that.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so there's the potions of the Turtle Master. You can get resistance 4 with them, and then you can extend them to resistance 6. And I want to say it's resistance 5 is the minimum to be unkillable from normal hits that aren't the void and stuff. So you're kind of unkillable if you have a bunch of them and a turtle farm. So yeah, you have slowness, but you can just jump around to avoid that or use ender pearls. I think it's pretty broken.
Okay, well it isn't as bad.
How do you think tridents are going to be able to be achieved? Do you think it's going to be through...
We're pretty bad, to be honest.
I feel
a bow can just be better than a trident in every way.
I feel they would be obtained from the shipwrecks or something in a rare shipwreck or whatever, because otherwise there's really no way to obtain them unless they add a completely new feature along with the shipwrecks.
They could hide up inside of generated the places where the guardians are. I can't think of that right. Ocean temples.
Give them a purpose, finally.
Yeah.
Well, the purpose of them is that you can't get sponge anywhere else in the game, and the sponge is kind of useful for clearing out water. So there is a purpose for it.
So if I did another event, because me and BB partnered on the last one. If me and BB did an event, say next week, what would you guys like to be given out? Not overpowered things, just simple things that.
I want your head.
Well,
I don't remember who it was. Someone messaged me that they found my head on top of a mountain in the middle of nowhere, which I'm still confused on.
That's hilarious.
That's probably Tara though.
May have been.
are you even streaming at this point, Foles?
I'm recording it.
I'm also
Oh.
recording it.
Hello.
So if the shop was added back as well, what would you guys like to see inside of the shop? Prices and items.
Well, this may be a bit controversial, but for a high price, maybe super golden apples for a high
No,
price.
no.
For a
no,
high
don't
price?
add-
No.
That's
Don't
why, okay,
don't add
That's
gapples. Don't
I
add
said
it.
it was controversial. That's why I said that. Okay.
Add Caden's head.
Yeah,
Caden's
add my head.
to
That's
the
a
shop.
good idea. People will
For
definitely
like
buy that. And
$2.
then they'll just burn it too. So
Yeah.
1 in chat for God apples in shop, 2 for no. Game chat.
Hello, Fambo. I'm back.
Welcome back. It looks like a lot more twos than ones.
Yeah, because Caden just has bad ideas.
I am very worried because I just stumbled upon a place in the Nether that looks completely blown up, and I've been traveling for a long time, and I'm pretty far out in the Nether, and
Might
now
be
there's
main
just
haven
some
base.
marks in the ground that means that someone. No, I'm not letting you TP here, Wild. I do not trust you. You're not coming here.
I'm such a nice person though.
You are not such a nice person, and everyone knows.
I actually just turned pacifist, so
oh, you
I
turned
can't actually
pacifist.
kill you.
Okay, you can't kill me.
Yeah, just right now.
Alright,
I
that's
heard
nice.
that on Sundays, Wild Beast likes to read books to his grandma and her elderly friends. I think he's pretty nice.
Yeah, that's true.
Why isn't he there now?
Ooh.
It's
Got
I
him.
already did it. I already did it. Okay, it's already 6 p.m. in Portugal, so.
Okay, so Caden, Father, and Wild, you guys used to be very close when you guys raided Enigma's base. So how would you three feel about your relationship now after Caden being raided?
Let me just clarify this. Me and Father were never close. I just raided him, and he agreed to let me loot the rest of it that was left, and then I told him he could farm kills for me. We were never close. We just talked sometimes, and I just let him farm kills for me to be able to raid him with him, because, I mean, there's no point, really, in not... I mean, it's just me dying a bunch of times with nothing on me, so it didn't really matter to me. And with but my opinion is that we are definitely much farther apart than we were before, with me and Wild, I would say. But I don't think that should mean that we just never speak to each other again, because that's just silly.
Well, it's just a mini Brexel.
How do you feel about your relationships with these two people, Wild?
Yeah, I think I agree with Caden. We used to be closer, but I'm a backstabbing son of a bitch, so yeah.
Who's the backstabber?
Me.
You are?
Yeah. Which is not true, okay? I'm the nicest person.
You just said it yourself, Wild.
No, it was my brother.
That was
I got
your
the twin.
brother.
I have a twin,
You have an
okay? I have a
identical
twin.
Okay.
Yes.
And your brother just sounds exactly like you, and had the exact same tone in your voice exactly as he was talking.
Well,
Okay.
it's the mic, okay? The mic.
Oh,
just...
the mic. Okay. So if I talked to the mic, I'd sound exactly like you.
Well, if you're my twin, yes.
Okay, well,
It's a magical mic. Shut up.
That microphone should be
Fuck
thrown
off.
away and burned.
Fuck off. I'm nice. Fuck off.
Okay. Alright then.
Very convincing.
If I was to construct a large build on the server, what would you guys, as the whole, like to see me build?
A dick.
Other than something sexual.
A really big duck.
Like a giant yellow duck in the water.
Yeah.
I feel like
that's a
Hell
good idea.
fucking yeah.
That'd be
just make a
awesome.
giant eggplant. A giant eggplant.
Oh no, okay,
Oh.
Haki, this is like a real. Okay, I'm thinking a giant. I'm gonna chill. Okay, I'm thinking a giant ice cream cone. All right, semi-vanilla,
Oh.
and then like semi-chocolate.
I see what you're going with. Okay, so a duck, a giant rubber duck, and a giant vanilla cone.
And do a giant Harambe as well.
Precisely.
No Harambe, please. Okay.
Please, giant Harambe.
Tara's already made that. I've seen it.
No,
Are you
a giant
serious?
one.
Beautiful.
Oh my god, I'm gonna get a.
Now there's a giant one
Where?
at his base. I don't know if it's his base, he can just built it in the middle of nowhere.
Alright then I hope I never see Tara's base ever.
It's just filled with Harambes. Don't ever go there.
Anyone,
like a Caden
anyone wants to
deterrent.
anyone that wants to deter me from raiding their base, just put a bunch of Harambes all over the place.
I want you to know, Caden, I've been going from solo base to solo base, converting them all to Harambeism. Over half the server is Harambeist now.
How have you exactly how would you do that, or is that just a joke? Because I don't understand.
It
You
makes
just
it.
drop quality 90%.
Okay, it
Yeah.
drops quality 90%. How? You just go
I
around.
was talking about your mic.
What? How? I mean, I understand that Discord sometimes can mess up everyone's microphone, but
It's not
Repeat what you
Discord,
said.
it's you.
it's not me. It's not. Whenever I listen to my recordings back to edit them, no, I'm not creepy. I don't just listen to my recordings back.
Okay, going on to the next topic.
That's a good idea.
How do you guys feel? It's kind of an ad campaign, but at the same time it's not. How do you feel about how Hookers is getting players to join the server? Do you think he should try to improve it, or keep it the same?
How was he getting players on the server? His series?
I think it's a mix between our YouTube presence and going on the forums and voting. That's the main reason why he pays money for voting, like in-game money, is because every time someone votes, it boosts the server on the stuff. So, I suppose that's most of the main ways. I mean, I've seen him promoting in one Discord.
Well, I think you should actually start promoting Wild News, you know? It's gonna be very big on YouTube. So you should start paying me.
You mean semi-news?
That's it was my mic, okay? I said
Oh,
something.
it was your mic. I thought it was a
You
magical
probably-
mic. I guess it's not very
It's a-
magical.
It's broken, okay? Fuck off.
It's a broken magical microphone. Yet
Yeah.
it still made your brother sound exactly like you.
Well, it's like it's
It transformed from
Fuck
broken
off.
to okay.
yeah. So yeah, you should start paying me to make videos. And yeah.
But aren't you making them at your own discretion?
Well, yeah, but if you paid me, I would just invest more time and money into the videos and make them better.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So you want him to pay you real-life money?
Yeah. Just like
What's your currency over there in Portugal?
euros.
Oh, euros.
Have you heard of
Uh.
Europe?
Yes, I've heard of. No, Europe? I think you just mean Western Russia.
Got him. Bella, you remember now. If you choose to speak or not, that's you.
No, father, I do not want a 1v1 on Hypixel.
Red Bella, she muted herself. So, how do you guys think, like, how they're adding coral in the oceans? Do you think it's gonna have to be chunks generated after, like, that update? Or do you feel that it's gonna change all of them if they're already loaded?
I feel it
Well-
would not go in the chunks generator because I don't think Mojang is stupid.
Your mic cut out.
Mojang
That's
is
nice.
my mic.
Okay, I'm just gonna talk and see if it's
Yeah,
something.
go ahead.
Okay, is it back?
Yeah.
Okay, so I feel it shouldn't generate in the already.
And it's gone again. Okay, well, you can
He's
talk.
underwater. Okay, I feel it's gonna be only generated in new terrain, because if you start placing coral in current seas, you might place some inside bases, and I think that they want to prevent that.
I see.
You see.
So, Brandon has rumored there is going to be a March Madness kit. What enchantments do you think is going to be on them, and which ones would you like to be on them?
I feel there shouldn't be a kit because I don't know. I just don't like the idea of kits.
Okay, why do you just go underwater for 5 minutes?
What do you mean? Why do I go underwater?
Your mic messes up a lot.
I don't think it's my mic. I think it's Discord because I've always heard
Okay,
that happen to a lot of other
Don't blame Discord, okay?
I am
No one
gonna
else
blame
is
Discord
going.
because
No one
it
else
is-
is
it
going
is-
underwater,
Okay.
okay?
Oh my god.
You're the only
Shut
one.
up. Okay. It
So
is-
fuck off.
Oh my god. I am done.
Just-
I'm
He's
so
swimming
confused.
from America to Portugal,
Yeah,
try and
yeah.
beat you up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but
that's
he's like
why-
9. He's like 9. How can he be
No.
9?
I'm Stop saying I'm 9. That's offensive. I'm 2 years old and you know that.
You're actually 57, just using a
How did you know?
voice generator.
Who knows? Do you think there should be a sale, such as the one that was for Valentine's? Do you think there should be another one soon? Or should we wait until the summertime?
Well, I think you should
For
add
St. Patrick's
another. What? You can speak.
What'd you say, Bella?
Day. For St. Patrick's Day.
Anyone who doesn't wear green colored leather armor on St. Patrick's Day gets killed over and over again.
I guess
Well,
I'm gonna
Rick.
be continuously killed then. I almost literally just walked into lava. That would have been bad. Okay.
I think Brandon should add other methods of paying. Just saying.
PayPal.
Well,
That's
other
you
than
got
PayPal.
Like Bitcoin or something.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I spawn up there. Look. Spawn is up there. I keep telling Tara, but he doesn't give a
What's the
fuck.
point of taking your own life in the game?
Not eating ever.
Yeah, that's okay. That's the reason.
Oh.
I
Okay.
don't need food, I just stock food everywhere.
Going to incite some small talk. What are your guys' favorite cereal?
Fruity Pebbles.
I definitely have to say Cocoa Pebbles are mine.
Motherfucker.
That's gross.
I love Ganj says that she agrees, Kaden, and she loves Cocoa Pebbles.
Okay, that's nice.
I don't know. I like most cereal. I don't like the plain stuff though. Screw
I
that.
think Cinnamon Toast Crunch is pretty good.
Yeah, that's also another one of my favorites. I wasn't thinking
Because
of
then you
that
get
one. Wasn't thinking of
cinnamon
that one.
milk.
That's actually my favorite.
I'm really a frosted flakes and like Rice Krispies type of girl, but you know, it varies.
I got Oreos.
Oreo cereal?
Oh yeah, the Oreo
Yeah,
cereal.
Oreo. They're
Those are
so
actually-
good.
Yeah, I love those too. Those are awesome.
Well, no,
Why no?
that doesn't sound good.
It actually
It's just like Cheerios, but Oreos.
it's
fine.
weird, but it actually tastes good. It's like it's not just Oreos, but it actually tastes good. Like I didn't think it tastes good at first, but it actually does.
It's delish.
Y'all also dip your cookies in milk when you eat them.
Have you ever tried like just like the Oreo cookie, but like dipping it in Nutella? Holy shit!
So I'm not a talking point. If anyone wants anything, you're welcome to.
You were just talking
I don't
about Nutella.
About the server.
Go on,
I
Steve.
think Nutella is more interesting. to be honest.
Okay.
Can we
I
just
think,
have
like-
a podcast about Nutella?
What?
Can we just have a podcast about
Fools,
Nutella?
when are you? Because, I mean, I'm here to help you with them, actually. I really think it'd be fun to help with events if you need any help, but have any ideas for next events? I don't know.
I guess I'd shoot for Friday, but this one's a lot of planning, and yeah, they were supposed to be yesterday, but we couldn't get it set up because of the hacker dude.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
For the events, is there like teams or something, or is it just like everyone for themselves?
Depends on what happens.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Bouncing off of that, I don't know. Like, I know this is a faction server, but there's like a lot of cliques going on, and like no one's actually trying to like make their base like larger with people and stuff. So like new people are coming, and then they're like making their own bases basically, and it's not like united or anything, and no one's like meeting new people. I think that's the whole point of a server, but I don't know. It's just me. Like no one's really like welcome.
That's just because I can't trust anyone. So,
How do you know if you can trust anyone if you don't actually try though?
because I tried before.
Because you know my base trusted you, and then you like stabbed us in the back. So
Oh really? Really, I did.
God damn.
You're sure about that?
Girl, spill
so I don't know what you're trying to say is that you don't trust anyone, but
I don't.
I think that's just you. Because
Well,
I'm open
yeah.
for whoever.
I definitely second that. There's plenty of people that I thought I could trust, and then they just come up and screw me over.
Because they definitely need new people. Like the first time they come on, like no one says like, "Hey, you want to join my base? You want to join my base?" And then they just like are kind of stuck.
So you feel that people are putting themselves away from others so they can protect their things instead of trying to expand their horizons.
What I'm seeing is like not really clicks, but like no one actually like saying like, "Oh, hey, do you want to have maybe like this person? Like they're kind of new. I don't think they have a base right now. Like we can see if we can trust them." It's not like, "Oh, hey, no, I can't trust anyone. Screw everyone here. Like I can't trust any of you. Bye." Like, sorry for the call out, Wild, but
Is it just me or are Ender Pearls not working?
Give me one and I'll try.
Alright, I'd also like to know whose idea it was at Mojang to add chickens into the nether?
Into the nether? What?
no way.
Chickens in the nether?
There's chickens in the nether every single place I go. Every 10 minutes I see a chicken in the nether. No joke.
I think that's just
Those are
chickens just
chickens
follow
going
you.
to the portals.
No, they just there's no portals out where I am. I am pretty far out in the nether, and there are no portals anywhere to be
Eggs
seen.
maybe.
And there's just a
Maybe they've
bunch.
been there.
Yeah.
I know,
maybe
but where
people
would
just
the
try.
eggs come from? Did Netherrack just turn into dispensers and throw out eggs?
My
Yeah,
my
there
new
are
life goal is to get
there are
thousands of
chickens
eggs and
spawning
throw
in the
them
nether. So
I think like also with the events, like we should try and like get people to meet other people from different bases and stuff. Like we shouldn't just stick to our own base people, like members. You know? I don't know if that's just me, but
Yep, the Ender Pearl thing was just me.
That's an interesting point of view.
The Ender Pearls just when I did /back and /back again, they fixed themselves, so it was just me.
Be right back, gonna get some food.
I mean, I would say that there's a lot of people that play this server, but there's only 3 bases that like have like they've come out and kind of told everybody that they exist, so people know that there's more than just people living alone. But
staff base, which is about to go down a hole. Main Haven's doing pretty good, and then there's Solaria. Any other bases, group bases, I don't know anything about.
So, for a base to not be a solo base, it would have to be 2 people, right? Or would it have to just be
2 or more?
Okay, well,
Or not 2 or more, but 3 or more.
hey, sorry, what
Okay,
are we
3 or
talking
more.
about?
Okay, because 2 is kind of
Bases.
common, so I think
Oh,
it's
okay.
limited
It's
into
3
the
or
solo
more.
base. Okay, good. Yeah, 3 or more sounds good.
I mean, they're all like this. Oh my gosh, there are also like the small bases that like no one really knows about because it's like the new people or the people that haven't been like asked if they want to join like one of the main course bases. You know.
say that again.
Oh, I think like there's like a few like main bases that I know about, but like there's also like really small ones, and it's like either they wanted to make their own base or no one has like asked them like, hey, you want to join our base, or like figured out who they are, if they're trustworthy or not, you know.
Well, I mean, who would ask someone to join their base if they're new? Because their server allows
You
raiding.
cut out.
I think part of the struggle is like, you know, you're new and then you learn how to play the game and then slowly you kind of just like try to make your name on the server and then slowly make friends. But
You know how difficult that is? Like I'm not that new anymore, but I was recently like new a few weeks ago, and it's just like no one like I joined the server and no one really like wanted me to like join their base or whatever, and I had to like ask people if I could join their base, you know? Like that's really not welcoming.
Well,
Coming from my point of view, but
At the same point, if somebody joins the server and you just randomly ask them to join your base, you don't know how motivated they are as a player to actually achieve something. Because you could invite the whole server to your base and a good 10 out of the whole 100 only actually do stuff.
well that's
and
yeah, I get where you're coming from with that, but you can also find out, you know, there should be more information about the bases and or like not the people in the bases, because I know that's like I don't know, but it's kind of just like maybe like rules or of the bases, or I don't know, or people could easily just sell like books about themselves, like new people, and like if people want them in their base, they could just easily tell them.
hey Bella, if you need any friends on, you can always like. I know you hit me up. I just didn't know who you were, but so I guess you're kind of right. But
Oh no, I have a few friends now, but you know,
okay.
I just don't like being lonely. And like I know other people are like me, but I personally am like I always like being around people. I don't know about other people, but that's just me personally. But I also feel bad for like the new people who are like new.
I agree with the person in chat. I can't even read that name because it's so strange in the way it's typed.
Man.
I can't even. I just can't read the font. But
That's 313.
okay. So for 313, I agree completely with him, because I'm not gonna invite some random person that just joined the server into my base, because who knows, maybe they're gonna raid me, who would invite them because, I mean, it's a rating allowed server. They're just gonna, there's probably 50 out of 50 people that are gonna actually come to your base, like, hey, I want to base with someone or whatever, and then they're gonna raid you. Almost every single person will.
You can legit just ask questions about them.
I
Yeah,
think it's necessarily
If you
just
ask
a
questions, if you ask, oh, are you gonna
you
raid
just
me?
have to let
They could just say no, but they might still raid you.
he did.
You have to look at your base.
What did you say?
Never mind. Just read what. Just read what through 1 of 3.
I know, like, you can easily, like, lie about a question and stuff, but you can find, like, the people, like, the good people on the server. Like, sometimes you're unsure. If you're unsure, then just don't do it. But if you are sure, then do it. Like, that, you have to know the person.
I kind of that someone proves themselves to me that I've done for many people on the server, and that's the reason I personally I feel like people trust me to go to their bases and not do anything, is that you have to prove yourself as a person, that you don't feel that way, that you need to raid them just to get stuff. You you have a respect for what they do, and it's repetitive in a way, because you have to do that for every single person on the server to gain their trust, but at the same point it proves that you're different than all the other people that just go around and raid and don't try to build a community.
It also says something about, like, the base. Like, they actually are looking for new people, and they're open to more people coming in. You know, it's not just like the same like 6 people for the past, like, forever, honestly.
I mean, I've personally based at many bases, because on the old server I used to base with 313, which is in the voice chat right now, and I based with him a good while. But for me to gain his trust personally, to base at any of his bases, it was just kind of like a way of me showing that I respect, as I was saying earlier, respect for builds and not just trying to get items, being greedy. Because I feel that's the big reason people raid on servers, is because they just see that people have a lot of items and they want it for themselves, so they become greedy. And they forget about the reason that they were invited.
I agree with that.
So it's kind of like bases that people have their own items. It's kind of like bases that have their own items, where everything belongs to one person. I mean, stealing is going to occur. I've seen it happen at so many bases. But it's like, if everybody... And I mean, at the top, it's perfect because you have all your stuff and you get your stuff by yourself. But at the same point, if somebody needs something, they're just going to steal from you and keep getting greedy because they see that you have all this stuff and they don't get it. So it's kind of like they keep stealing, and to the point they start griefing you and raiding because they just see how much stuff you keep getting. But if everybody kind of shares the same things and they have the same ideals, it's kind of more of a community than an individual place where people keep their stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think that there should be something to look further into this topic. You know?
how do you guys feel about a base that everyone has their own chests, and it's kind of a bunch of different solo bases combined into one place?
Why though? I don't
First
think
of
that makes any sense.
Like allies?
Well, honestly, that's how a lot of bases on the server go, because I see it happening right now with certain bases, is that they all have their stuff separated, so it's practically just a bunch of different solo bases combined into one place, which puts them all at risk.
well, I feel that doesn't work because, like you said, people could just steal from those chests if you weren't online, and you would have no idea unless you took a picture of your base, of your chests every single time you got on, which isn't practical. So I feel if you're gonna base with someone, be ready to share your items, because they could just take from your chest. For items you want to keep to yourself, keep them in your ender chest, and put them in the chest if you want to share with them. Otherwise, they're probably gonna get taken unless they're very trustworthy, which is hard to come across a player like that.
I mean, okay, so you put all the stuff that you don't want people touching in an ender chest, but it can't really hold that much, even with those box things. I don't know what they're called, but anyway, if you honestly don't care about, I share a lot of my stuff with my people at my base, and I honestly don't care. If I need something from it, I can easily just ask one of them, and if they have it, then they have it. If they don't, then I can just easily go get it again. I don't mind.
On the topic of the ender chest, though, the ender chest can hold 27 inventories in total. So it isn't not that much. It is quite.
You're underwater, by the way.
I'm underwater. That's great.
That's good now.
Okay, well, we're about to reach the hour mark, so any closing responses? And then we'll just take it into a normal chat.
I guess hopefully we can all start a trend of being a little more
Friendly?
friendly, giving and taking. I don't know, just kind of trusting, but of course not completely letting your guard down, because there are people who are still going to take advantage of that. But I don't know, make some friends, talk to people, see if they seem like genuine people.
I just have to say, in the Nether, lava just fell on top of me, but
Oh my god.
It's totally related.
for a whole
Totally
second,
related.
I think
and I didn't even get set on fire, and I don't have fire resistance or anything like that.
lucky. I think if you see someone you don't know, you should just say hi, get to know them. If you're busy, sure, hold off, but I think it's just a nice gesture. Make someone's day. Just random.
Yeah.
It sounds kind of stupid, but whenever someone gets on, I try to say welcome back. I try to ask them how their day is, get to know them a little. It's important. It's very important.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna end my recording here and we can just go talk normally.